morning, everybody. It's 7:05 in the morning. Good morning. It is the Q92 Morning Show, the 7 o'clock hour part of the show. Hope you have had a good morning so far. Hope you're enjoying yourselves on your way to school or work, or maybe you're just off third shift. I don't know. We are here with you. We got you all the way till 10 o'clock. Been here with you since 5:30. We just went live video on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Not to mention on your radio and on our website, Q92radio.com, where you can listen to this station 24/7. We got a lot for you here in the next 3 hours of the Q92 Morning Show. Starts this hour with the Savor Stark Restaurant Month, $25 gift card to the Barrel Room. Who doesn't love some fun at the Barrel Room? I've been there many a time.
Me too.
We've had events there. I've just been there to sip on some beverages.
Yep.
Great atmosphere, great place.
Well, there's 2 locations too. So the only thing I haven't done yet is I haven't been to the Barrel on Canal to try their menu.
I've only been to the one that we've been to.
The one in North Canton.
There you go.
Yep.
This is the one in Canal Fulton.
Oh, yeah.
The
That's going to be a good
Room.
one.
So, barrels of laughs and barrels of fun. You go to the Barrel Room. Is that their slogan?
It's not.
Should be.
No.
Should be. I think it's a damn good slogan.
No. I don't even think Carrie would like it.
Really?
No.
Have we asked her?
We haven't. I mean,
Well, next time
I see
we meet with her, why don't
yeah.
we say, you know what I mean? Barrels of laughs, barrels of fun, barrels of drinks. All in one. Oh! Write that down, Jake. Jake, you there? What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Well, he bumped down from whatever he was
Well,
on yesterday.
I'll tell you what, Ryan filled in for you as a hell of a lot more of a talker yesterday.
Yes, he was.
He was like, hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah,
we weren't ready to get used to it. We're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like, good morning, everyone. He's like, hey, hi.
Hey, I'm here. It's nice
Hey,
to
what
see you guys.
are we talking about?
Ryan
I
can talk.
Yeah.
was like, let's go, buddy. Wow. But I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Great.
Normal?
Yeah, normal.
There you go. So now you're just waiting for the old results?
Yeah.
Were
They told me everything looked good, but they took biopsies and I have to wait for those to come in, but I'm anticipating everything's fine.
Were they gentle?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't feel a thing.
He was kind of drugged.
I was very drugged.
Yeah, you enjoyed it, I heard.
Yeah. It was fun.
You heard? Are you kidding me? Did you read the text messages we
Yeah.
received from him?
Yeah, yeehaw, I believe, was used.
And a couple other things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Do it again. Yeah. So what we got for you today? Besides that, 8 o'clock hour, announcing a brand new Your Included contest. Then we'll be getting a finalist for that contest in the 8 o'clock hour, in the 9 o'clock hour, and on the live video stream. So another reason to go check out the live video stream today. As a matter of fact, you could even enter yourself for a chance to become our online finalist now by going over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find the live video feed. You'll see it because it's up now. Click the like button. Like. And then what should we put in the comments section?
I mean, do we want to give him a little teaser as to what it is?
I do not. I was supposed to really do that in the rollover yesterday, but we couldn't.
Yeah, fine. Then put a basketball in the comments.
Couldn't even make it.
Because this is an
basketball.
amazing giveaway. You guys are going to want this.
Basketball in the comments section. You'll be eligible to be picked at the end of the show by Lauren and made a finalist. We're getting 3 finalists for this new contest before we're off the air today. 3 of you. First 3 are on us. So we got that for you. Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News at 8:30. Like he joins us every Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. Our friends from Stark County Catholic Schools are going to be in studio with us.
Yeah, they are. We're going to talk about all of the things that are coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about Connect Ed. They've got some Easter stuff for the kiddos coming up that would be super fun, open to the public, and we're going to chat with them about it when they're in studio around 9:15.
Happy Thursday, Giant Eagle Girl here. Where is the chicken? Seriously, with the mashed potato. One time.
She's got to feel like all you care about is the food, not her.
Well, there's a lot of truth in that. But
oh my
think
gosh.
how much more I would care for her if she brought us chicken and mashed potato. Wouldn't you care a lot more about her, Jake?
Oh, yeah. I think we need some chicken.
Yeah. If she brought down a thing of Giant Eagle chicken and mashed potatoes, you'd be in heaven. Because y'all are sleeping on their mashed potatoes and gravy.
I don't know because I've never had it.
Yum, yum, give me some. And they have great mac and cheese. And it's the creamy kind, not the stringy kind. So I can eat it.
Oh.
I can't do stringy mac and cheese. Ugh.
Whatever you say, man.
Write that down, Jake. Is giving Van Wilder vibes. Good reference. Who remembers Van Wilder? Remember that?
I know the
Ryan
name.
Reynolds movie?
Okay, that's
College?
what I was trying.
Oh,
No,
it was
I
a
didn't.
great movie.
I didn't see it.
Great movie. Prison Style. Gym Guy.
Are you talking about the colonoscopy?
Might have been.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday Eve. Thankful I have Friday. I feel like the third listener this morning to tell me you got a 3-day weekend.
I did
Darn
last
you.
weekend. It was really nice. I enjoy it.
Christian, how dare you?
How dang.
What happened to my how dare you button?
Hello, Granny.
That's Granny.
It's the Undertaker.
How dare you!
The buttons aren't. Okay. Every time we fix a problem, a new one starts.
Yeah, that's fun. It's what we do.
So if I hit the button the first time, silence.
How dare you!
Watch. It won't happen after you're watching.
How dare you!
So you have to hit it twice to get it to actually
That's
work.
a new one.
You're like, I'm telling you.
No,
I mean, like, I'm really telling you.
Yeah. Well, the buttons that's going to be a little harder to hit on the spot today. I've never seen that one before, and I've seen a lot here.
I know. Maybe it just needs rebooted.
Good morning, early risers. White Van Guy checking in. Have a great day. We shall. Yikes for Jake's colonoscopy. Jake guy. Now listen, he had to get it done. He did. Everything seems okay. That's great. 3-day weekend here. Another one. Headed to Dayton tomorrow. Oh, you're rooting for the Perry or Louisville. Who you going for? I'm sure a lot of you are leaving town tomorrow. Good morning. What was the results from the marble and carrot cake survey? Just wondering. Have a great day. Let me go to X and get you the final results.
Okay, but from the text line, just it was carrot cake.
Let me see here. It was 59% to 40%. Marble cake won on the poll on X. So,
Boo.
apparently people on X believe that marble cake is superior by about 20%.
Telling you, marble cake is for like after church functions.
Well, what's wrong with going to church?
With some church punch.
What's wrong with going to church?
Nothing. I'm just saying it's not the best as far as like actually, what did somebody call it? Oh,
Someone else just voted for marble.
What was it? What was it in that script that we got about your taste buds? We talked about it forever. You used to say it over and over again. I think it was for a pizza commercial or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. It wasn't a very good flavor journey. The church punch and the marble cake.
I love
with whipped cream icing. Yuck.
Yum, yum. As long as it's not the sugar icing. That gets too sugary.
Oh my gosh.
I can't eat it no more. Go Leps. All right. So you're going to cheer on Louisville. Gotcha.
I saw them leave yesterday. They had quite the turnout of parents, student body,
sure.
and it's cool. It always makes me like, I don't know. Makes me cry. I don't know any of them.
Cry?
Gets me a little
They're going to play
misty-eyed.
for a state championship. They're not going to war.
I know, but like as a parent, like the pride that their parents and their siblings have for them. You know what I mean? Because they're going, and I don't know, when a community shows up to support the kids, I think it's awesome, and it moves me
to tears.
It does.
Jake, did they numb you? I believe they did.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I'm still very confused because they said it's not general anesthesia.
Were you at a doctor's office?
No, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, they said it's twilight, but they said that you're not going to be completely out. You might remember some parts of the procedure, but I didn't. I was out.
So they told you fell asleep?
No.
Okay, chances are they probably talked to you a lot.
Well, maybe, but they also like
You just don't remember it.
after the fact they had a hard time waking me up. I know that
Then
usually
you were asleep.
Yeah, they say you usually wake up pretty fast on your own, but they had to like shake me pretty violently and yell my name a few times to get me to wake up.
Smacked you across the face.
Yeah. So I was out.
Are you sure you even had a medical procedure?
I was there.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Were you there?
Mom or dad?
Both.
Oh, okay.
DJ Dinger checking in. Shout out to Seb and Lil Miss K. She got her license yesterday and is driving as we speak.
Aww.
Be careful.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Someone said they're tears of pride.
Right. Like you're proud for them.
Oh man, look what we've done already.
Oh, we're late already.
Yeah.
What a start.
Bruno Mars, Rose, say PT. It's Q. did not know o'clock stood for something. Did you know that?
I did.
Not me?
Hold on. I just heard this recently, and I was like, really?
It was a TikTok where people found out. Then people fact-checked to see if it was BS. Turns out, according to the Britannica Dictionary, the TikToker was right.
Interesting.
It's guessable. If you're trying to figure out in your head, it's guessable.
Yeah, I saw
you're
something. I was like, oh, I never knew it stood for anything, but I don't know if I
I
actually looked to see what it stood for.
had
I don't
no
think I
idea.
cared that much.
No idea. I just thought it was just what we always said.
What is it?
Of the clock.
Oh, that makes sense.
It is the short version of the clock. So instead of saying, you say 2 o'clock, I guess they used to say, it is 2 of the clock.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
It does. I just never knew there was an actual, the O stood for anything. Take that with you today.
I didn't. Well, and this isn't I had one of those moments too where I found something out a few months ago. And ever since then, I've been preaching the world, trying to share the message. Did you know that the numbers on your toaster are actually minutes? It's not actual grades of doneness.
I learned that, but I grew up not knowing that. Thinking
I
it was
like, what?
It was I thought it was how dark your toast is going to be.
Yeah,
and how burnt your toast is
I
going
want
to
it to be like a 2. No, that just means that's how dark it's going to be after 2 minutes.
I still want to know if we're going to go down this rabbit hole, is the rumor true that the bottom drawer of the oven is to keep food warm?
I mean, I've heard that before.
Because that's
but
just where we
it
put our
holds my
cookie sheets.
Same.
Yeah.
My cookie sheets are down there.
But is that
And
really
cooling racks.
what that is for? Is what I've
I mean, it makes sense. It gets warm down there.
I mean, it would be right under the oven, right? It would have to be warm down there. I just wondered if that's truly.
And has anybody actually ever done that?
No.
No.
You put your muffin pans, your cookie sheets, and like you said, your cooling racks down there. Crazy. Jake, do you know any of that?
Not the o'clock part. I do about the oven part.
You think it's true?
I think that's what's intended to be used for, but I just don't think that's what we use it for.
Did you know about your toaster?
I don't think so, but it makes sense too.
Yeah.
It does.
I never really thought about that one.
Never thought it had anything to do with time. Never. I thought it was just like, how charred do you want your toast? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? love it. Text message random. Christian, any way we can call Keller and ask if he's seen Bigfoot out there camping? I don't think he's there yet.
Well, and he's not camping. I mean, he's in the woods, yes, but they're in a great big old cabin, like huge.
They're doing it big. They're going to be drinking, grilling,
Yeah.
tickling, all kinds of funny stuff.
Christian, they're not going to be tickling each other.
We don't know they're not.
That's weird.
Tickling is a...
It's not on the table.
No, we don't know that it's
Maybe he and his wife.
I can see him tickling his friends.
Yeah, I can see him tickling.
Well, it's Keller, so that's, yeah.
I can see who's got you? You know what I mean? Up behind you.
He would do that, actually.
Yes, I'm telling you, he's a tickler.
He is.
He's a tickler.
I've seen him do it now that you say that.
I'm not a big tickler. I'm not big into tickling people or being tickled.
Oh, my gosh.
I find tickling very odd.
Yeah.
And it's just strange how it goes from funny to uncomfortable so quick. It's just such a quick flip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
You ever see Dane
It does-
Cook's?
Yeah.
Dane Cook's clip on that?
It does get aggressive fast.
I know people get annoyed by Dane Cook, and but he had that bit about tickling. It was very fun, and he was 100% right. What do you say? He goes, starts out fun, ends horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No, I think anytime I was tickled, like it was like, ha, they're all right.
Yeah. It's true.
Stop. I don't know. Jake, you like being tickled?
No, I do not.
Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. Lauren, tickle?
I don't love it. I don't know the last time I was tickled, though, so... My husband would never tickle me
Are you
because
ticklish,
he
though?
hates it. Not like my husband. Like my
I'm
husband,
ticklish.
I can literally like touch his kneecap and he'll...
Yeah, I call that sugar in your knees. Do you have sugar in your knees? And you tickle their knee.
I didn't know there was a name for
Yeah.
it.
Well, there is if
Okay.
you're in prison. And then, but like I do. My back can be ticklish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that sensitive.
Yeah, my back can be very ticklish. Jake, are you ticklish?
I'm very ticklish, yeah.
You're very ticklish?
Yep.
Lauren, tickle Jake.
No.
I'll wait.
I am not going to tickle Jay.
I'll wait.
You turn the music up. Knock it off.
All right. What about the AM? You think? $7:24 right here on today's hit music Q92. Don't forget, still we cut this hour. Saber Stark Restaurant month, $25 gift card to Barrel Room on Canal Fulton. On Canal in Canal Fulton. We got that to give away. 8 o'clock hour, we announce a brand new contest. We get a finalist, 8:30. Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News joins us. 9 o'clock hour, another finalist for our new contest we're going to announce here in less than an hour. Plus, we'll be joined by our friends from Stark County Catholic Schools. And we're getting a finalist for the new Year Included contest on the live stream as well. Even though you don't know what it is yet, you can already give yourself a chance to become a finalist. Go. Right now, Facebook, YouTube, or X, doesn't matter which one. Click the like button. In the comment section, put the basketball emoji. Just do that. At the end of the show, Lauren will pick one of you and make you a finalist. So before we get out of here, we're going to tell you what the new Year Included contest is and get 3 finalists for it. So how great is that? Keep listening. We'll tell you what it is here. Well, about 35 minutes from now. Sports coming up here in about 5 minutes. Text message. Jake, you got propanol. It's magical. Said. Good morning. Nursing from home. BOM here. Go Perry. I get the same way, Lauren. It's always great to see team pride for our school.
It is. It's like, I don't know. It's all American. Doesn't matter. I mean, it happens to me with our military. It happens to me with any sirens or anything like that in a parade. Like, I lose my mind. I don't know. It just happens.
I've never cried because a fire truck was going by at 1 mile an hour.
Really? With
No.
the siren going
No.
and the whole
I've been like,
community is
that's
like
loud.
waving and
No.
oh,
I've been like, oh, I hope I get some candy. I've been like, oh, cool, a fire truck. That's the 4th one in a row.
I don't know. There's a sense of pride about it. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe it's like everything I know that they do, the way that they put their lives on the line to, to help us as a community. So for them driving 1 mile an hour down a parade route,
Mhm.
like it gives me a sense of community pride that we're there, we're waving to them, and we're supporting them, and
All right.
whatever. You can think I'm crazy.
I
It
do.
just happened.
Jake, are you sure you have both your kidneys? Seriously. You
Do
don't
you
have,
feel lighter today?
like, did you walk into an actual doctor's office? Or was it like a barn? Like, where
No,
did
it
you?
was a doctor's office.
Okay.
There was
All right.
lots of other people getting the same thing done.
All right. Everyone was smiling. Why are there so many a-hole bikers? Look twice, save a life when I ride like an ass and don't wear a helmet. That sounds like a rage room text.
Yeah.
Is that season? The bikes are back out. You do need to pay a little more attention, but there are some of the bike community that's a little reckless.
They do.
It's not really the Harley guy.
Oh, no. It's usually
Harley guy
it's the
knows how to
crotch rocket guy.
Yeah, they tend to be like, let's take dangerous chances.
Yeah, the Harley guys are like chill.
Yeah.
Like they just want to
And
go
they're the
out and
real-
enjoy the ride.
And they're the real tough guys.
Yeah, they are.
Like, street bike will talk trash. The Harley guy will kick your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sure
They do.
there are street bike guys that can kick your ass.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
sure.
saying they don't exist.
Right.
But if I have my broad brush in my hand
Oh, yeah.
and you're saying who's more likely to kick your ass, it's the guy in the Harley.
Well, I mean, what did the Hells Angels drive?
Yeah, seriously.
Right.
I mean, Sons of Anarchy.
There you go. That's
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Jax
I agree.
Teller. You know what I mean? They weren't going, they weren't doing that. They're like,
Popping wheelies.
Jake, do a Harley noise.
I don't know what a Harley makes.
What?
They're loud. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
They're
right,
like
do a street
bass.
bike. Do a street bike one.
I can't replicate. I'm not a sound machine. How am I supposed to just know what a motorcycle sounds
A
like?
motorcycle. It's
Because
got
you
bass
live on
to it.
Earth and
Right.
you've seen them.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
How am I supposed to know what a bike is?
He went.
49ers girl checking in. Go Panthers. Hope everyone has a great day and stays warm. It's going to be harder. I'm dressed for back. I got sweatpants, shorts, hoodie.
I'm not really.
Because I saw the temperature when I'm going to leave work today.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it still felt nice when I let the dog out this morning.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't bad.
And I've already watched it dip since I've been here. I want to shout out a big happy 90th birthday, the best father-in-law ever, Papa Elsner. Heart emoji, lips emoji.
Aw.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy
90.
birthday.
Good for you. That's awesome. Have some cake. Good morning, After Girl checking in and running late. You know, After Girl, you've been doing that a lot lately. I've been noticing. Lauren, how big were you into school pride? Someone wants to know.
I mean, I cheered. So.
Were you at every like pep rally? Like you really were cheering. You weren't just there. You were like,
Right.
come on, let's go. We got to beat them. Like you really were, weren't you? Like it wasn't like a game to you.
No,
It wasn't just for like,
well,
it wasn't
it's
just
super
something to do. It
competitive,
wasn't
too,
something to
so-
be with your friends. It was like you were there to cheer.
Yeah, I mean,
Be aggressive.
be aggressive.
You're not cheering in the back. Come on, Darren.
No limp wrists, because that was like when you had no broken wrists. Like you needed to make sure it was like a perfect.
We got to beat Jackson.
Oh, beat those Bears. Yeah.
Did you beat him when you were in high school?
Yeah.
Every time?
Oh, I don't know about every time, but our fair share.
Dance teacher Megan checking in. Kickball change. Lauren, I'm totally with you on the fields when certain things like this happen. Let's go. Leopard.
Right?
That's a leopard noise.
No, it's not.
Lauren's soft-hearted. Well, that could be a good thing.
I am.
Dr. Jake have colonoscopy farts afterwards? Oh, did Jake?
I don't know. I heard that was a big thing, and if I did it, I was sleeping. So
Sleep fart. I've been accused of that.
yeah.
I really have, and I fought that for a while. I'm awake when I fart. I don't think I sleep fart, but Jamie will yell and say that I do.
I think naturally people fart in their sleep because you relax. I mean, that's when you really like lay down and every muscle in your body relaxes.
I just don't think I sleep fart. Now, awake fart. Oh my God, I'm a machine.
Well, then why wouldn't you do it in your sleep? Maybe
Because-
you get it all out. Maybe
Yeah,
you're
there's nothing
completely
left.
There's no air in there whatsoever
Nothing
by
left.
the time
the
you
whoopee
fall
cushion's
asleep.
been deflated. OMG, Lauren, that's so me. So empathetic. I'm always crying at fire trucks in the parade,
See?
thinking what they go through and how the whole community is there and showing them support in that moment. They just want candy.
No, they what?
I get like throw me a dum-dum. I get a little emotional at the sense of pride when I see military in parades, but I'm a military spouse. My husband is a senior chief in the Navy. He navigates a sub, so it's extra close to my. I want to talk to your husband about submarine life.
Well, and I want to thank
Can
your
we-
husband for his service too, because that's awesome.
Yes. Can we get him on the show? Or at least on like a call? I need to ask about. I couldn't live in a submarine
You know what's so funny?
for an hour.
I just saw it on TikTok last night. It was the submarine dentist. They actually have a whole like dental office on the ship. I was like fascinated with what they do and how they all like work together to clean for
Could you
45
live?
minutes every morning. Oh, heck no. We went down in a sub in North Carolina, or was it North Carolina? No, it was near Charleston. Whatever the battleship is that's that's right there in Charleston. They also had a submarine. We went down in it, like not below the water, but like you have to get in the top. And
Whoa,
obviously
I wouldn't do it.
And I was like, oh, if I wasn't claustrophobic before, I was after that.
I don't know how those guys do that. I don't know how they do it. You're under. Ugh.
It's incredible.
Oh, man. In my defense, I have a sick puppy and didn't want to leave him. Oh, for you running late for F girl.
Oh,
Fair enough.
gotcha. I'm so
Fair
sorry
enough.
about your puppy.
Oh,
She said I can get him to call.
Okay, we'll set that up. That
Yeah,
up.
let's do that.
Oh, crap. Guess what we are again?
Late. The name of the game.
It's Q92 Sports. You love it. Text message random. Christian, anyway, we can call Keller and ask if he's seen Bigfoot out there camping. I don't think he's there yet.
Well, and he's not camping. I mean, he's in the woods, yes, but they're in a great big old cabin, like huge.
They're doing it big. They're going to be drinking, grilling,
Yeah.
tickling, all kinds of funny stuff.
Christian, they're not going to be tickling each
We
other.
don't know they're not.
That's weird.
Tickling is a...
It's not on the table.
No, we don't know that it's
Maybe he and his wife.
I can see him tickling his friends.
Yeah, I can see him tickling.
Well, it's Keller, so that's, yeah.
I can see yeah, who's got you? Ooh, you know what I mean? Up behind you.
So he would do that, actually.
Yes, I'm telling you, he's a tickler.
He is.
He's a tickler.
I've seen him do it now that you say that.
I'm not a big tickler. I'm not big into tickling people or being tickled.
Oh, my gosh.
I find tickling very odd,
Yeah.
and it's just strange how it goes from funny to uncomfortable so quick. It's just such a quick flip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
You ever see Dane
It does-
Cook's?
Yeah.
Dane Cook's clip on that?
It
I
does
know-
get aggressive fast.
I know people get annoyed by Dane Cook, and but he had that bit about tickling. It was very funny, and he was 100% right. What do you say? He goes, starts out fun, ends horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. No, I think anytime I was tickled, like it was like, ha, they're all right.
Yeah. It's true.
Stop. I don't know. Jake, you like being tickled?
No, I do not.
Can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. Lauren, tickled?
I don't love it. I don't know the last time I was tickled, though, so... My husband would never tickle me
Are you
because
ticklish,
he
though?
hates it. Not like my husband. Like my
I'm
husband,
ticklish.
I can literally like touch his kneecap and he'll...
Yeah, I call that sugar in your knees. Do you have sugar in your knees? And you tickle their knee.
I didn't know there was a name for
Yeah.
it.
Well, there is.
Okay.
You're in prison. And then, but like I do. My back can be ticklish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that sensitive.
Yeah. My back can be very ticklish. Jake, are you ticklish?
I'm very ticklish, yeah.
You're very ticklish.
Yep.
Lauren tickled Jake.
No.
I'll wait.
I am not gonna tickle Jay.
92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Cue to call coming up for Saber Stock Restaurant Month. $25 gift card to the Barrel Room on Canal in Canal Fulton. This is for the cue to call. 8 o'clock hour. We are now brand new included contest. We get a finalist in 9 o'clock hour and on the live stream. You can head over there right now. Get a jump on it. Click the like button and put the basketball emoji in the comments section. We'll tell you what it is coming up in less than a half hour. Good morning from Parts Delivery Guy. Happy Friday, everybody. And you all have a blessed day.
You all right?
Yeah. I get it, Lauren. I was a 91 Perry Panther mascot. I was always cheering, and I have always had the urge to cry when we see Pride for Community. It will never go away. I'm good with it.
Me too. Like, I used to kind of be like, oh God, people are going to see me crying, and they're going to be like, what is wrong with you? I will tell you, from about the time my kids were like, I don't know, 6 and 8, they started like looking at me when they would see like police or EMS or fire coming down the road, or military like during a parade. So they'd be like, is she crying?
Is everything all right?
They knew. They just knew it was going to happen. So.
Good morning, Bail Guy checking in and listening on Alexa day 4 of vacation. Well, you can call it that. Spent a lot of money. New roof, battery, tags, insurance for the Harley. Got a little riding time yesterday. Well-deserved. Have a great day, everyone. Yesterday would have been a fantastic day to get out and ride.
Yeah, and enjoy day 4. Hopefully you're going to do something other than run errands and do housework.
I don't have a bike. Don't think I'll ever own one, but it would have been a great day to take the Harley out.
My husband has a motorized bicycle.
There you go. Those count.
Like, it's got a gas engine.
I've always wanted a Vespa. When I still live in Alliance, my goal was to get a Vespa and ride it to work.
Oh, me too. I would love to be like, meep, meep.
Because I would live so close, I could just Vespa on the way home.
For sure.
So, but now that won't work, living 45 minutes away. Jake, did they roll you out in a wheelchair?
No,
You walked out.
I walked out, but they did rush me out of there pretty fast.
They needed to get ready for the next
Yeah.
invasion.
I know, but like other patients like stayed there until they were fine. Like I woke up and they were like, "All
They're
right,
like, he's
get out."
really young. Get out.
Yeah, I didn't fall over, but I was pretty dizzy. They had to like hold on to me and walk me out.
Your parents did?
Yeah, and then the nurse, the recovery nurse.
I see.
So you felt they were really kind of rushing you out
Yeah.
the door?
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, next thing I know, okay, get your clothes on. Like there was no like, you good? You want to take a minute?
Oh, they might have had a lot of people maybe that day.
Yeah, they
just trying
were
to keep
very
it
busy.
moving.
They
Right.
were. Yeah.
And it was like a mass colonoscopy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Procedure after procedure.
Yep.
Can't wait when it comes to butts. You got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So, but it's over now.
It's over now.
It was the prep off.
Behind you.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it was not fun.
Yeah. You know what I
Tastes
mean?
like chalk. Was it like
Kinda.
drinking chalk?
It smelled good. It smelled like citrusy. And I was
Right.
like, this is gonna be fine. And it was not. I almost threw up a couple times, but I
Is
did
it
it.
kind of salty like Gatorade?
Yeah, it's very salty.
Yeah,
I
that's-
mixed it with Gatorade too.
Yeah.
And it was a
Oh,
little
you're
better.
allowed to mix it?
Yeah, with like the Gatorade and
As
stuff.
long
That
as
was,
you get like the bottle that they give you down, they don't care what you put in it. Like, as long as you can drink it and get it down.
So is the idea, and this is coming from a place of stupidity, is the idea to make you poop it all out before you go in?
Yes.
yeah. So you're,
you
you're
were-
clear when you.
So you were pooping it all up.
Yeah.
Was it uncomfortable?
No, I was never uncomfortable. It was just a long period of time. Like I was in the bathroom for like an hour and a half sometimes.
Jesus.
So like,
Were your legs numb?
no.
Good for you, buddy. My
Yeah.
legs would have been asleep. I wouldn't have been able to walk after
I
that.
might have been asleep. I don't know, man. I might have just fell asleep at that point. Oh, man. Get your clothes on and be gone, LOL. The walk of shame. Yeah, they did. They treated you like a jerk guy in college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go.
It's probably because you were so young. I mean, somebody texted that yesterday, like, isn't Jake young? Well, I mean, people who have tummy troubles have to have this done to see why they're
Yeah.
having tummy troubles,
You got to find out.
no matter how old you are.
I see Deeb Monday.
Oh.
You know, and I'll tell him it's time for me to do whatever one I'm supposed to be doing.
How old are you?
46.
Oh, yeah. You missed your first one. I
A
think
year.
45 is...
Jake, did they tell you to take your shirt off?
Take your shirt off!
Not in that way, but yeah, I did have to get
You had to
undressed.
put a gown
They were,
on.
they were a little
Yeah.
more gentle.
Yeah.
Did they give you
yell at
slipper socks?
No,
Oh.
I was allowed to keep my own socks on though. So that was nice.
Did they leave money on the nightstand?
Oh.
No. Well, it's not very nice. But I'm glad you're back.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
I gotta say, he's a big fan of that propanol, whatever that was.
I was, dude. I was loving it.
Just felt good altogether.
Yeah. When I woke up, I was like
Wide
I was feeling
awake.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Energized, a little loopy.
Yeah.
They got the good stuff at those places.
He told us he owned 6 computers.
You did say you own 6 computers.
I do have a lot of computers.
did
though.
find a bit off.
To be fair, I would have said that anyway.
What's a lot?
I mean,
You
I
said
have,
two
I have, I
after
have,
when
I have my
pressed.
work computer. I have 2 personal computers, and I think I have like 1 more at home. So I have like 3 or 4 computers.
All right. He said 2 yesterday after
He did.
whatever.
He did. He was on drugs. He was literally drugged up.
Okay.
Dua Lipa, Houdini right now. Coming up, that cue to call for Savor Stark Restaurant Month. We are giving away a $25 gift card to the Barrel Room on Canal in Canal Fulton. That's coming up real soon. It's Q92. People are getting gummies and acid confused. It's funny. It does seem like some of the, I would say maybe avid gummy users are calling out some of maybe the amateurs,
Maybe.
saying they don't believe these things. But again, and I can't. Do I believe you could probably psych yourself up or out in these things? Probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
I believe you could probably get in your head and think that maybe some things are going on that are not. It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. Someone says, make it happen. Everyone doing edibles and recording it. We could. Have you guys ever smoked? I couldn't imagine Jake smoked out. Have I smoked? Yes, I have.
Like in high school.
Yeah.
Like once, twice.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was not a ton. I never bought any. I've never had any in my possession. Like,
no, same.
but one time, no one probably knows this band, but the band Adelita's Way.
Yep.
They
Nope.
were a rock band from the early 2000s. They're still around.
Okay.
I remember hanging out with him and at Rock on. It was Rock on the Range at that time. It wasn't Sonic Temple yet. We smoked in his trailer.
Look at you with a little band groupie story, like.
Hey, let me pick up that name. Cause that's the same day I interviewed Slash,
Oh, look at you.
my old rock station.
Is that why you did it, to like calm your nerves?
No,
The
I did it
interview?
because he asked me to. I was like, well, you're in a rock band. I mean, I guess lame ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, weed. Yeah, you know me every day. Let's go. Roll that stuff up, man. Let's
the
do this.
furthest thing. Oh, my
My
Lord.
nickname's Blaze. Let's do it. I was just like, all right. I wouldn't have done that with like, hey, let's shoot heroin. Like, no.
No, I was going to say,
Now,
yeah.
Rick, we're not going to shoot heroin.
I feel like it's, what is it, Dewey Cox?
That was, God, most underrated movie of all
Drop
time.
acid with the Beatles.
It makes sex better. Let me see. Yeah, Jake, have you ever even had the opportunity to smoke weed?
Just once.
You passed?
Huh?
Did you pass?
I don't know what that means.
Like you
Puff,
said no?
puff, hat. Oh, I thought you meant like in a
You said
circle.
no.
Oh wait, no, I did. No, I did it.
Oh, look at you. What happened? Anything?
The only thing I remember is when I was walking, it felt like I was in Street View on Google Maps.
Good.
That's fair.
That's good.
Uh,
Can we do an early risers breakfast on a Saturday when nobody has to go to work and just get high?
oh boy.
Y'all are silly. Oh, man. Good morning. This is Patrick checking in from Canton, Ohio. It's been a while since I checked in with Q92 since I was in Massillon, but I wanted to check in this morning as I'm listening to the Q92 Morning Show. You are number one with me. Thank you.
Aw, thanks, Patrick.
A $25 gift card right now to the Barrel Room on Canal in Canal Fulton to help celebrate Savor Stark's Restaurant Month. All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. Like I tell you, if it was in my sleep, what a way to go.
That's true.
What a way to go.
There's something to be said for that.
I'm telling you. We've said that before. If you could pick, isn't that what you're picking?
I know, but probably Jimmy would like to have you go in your sleep when you're in your 80s.
I get it.
Not now.
I get it. But I get that too. Something about waking up, just there's Jesus.
Oh, hi.
It's time to wake up. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Jesus!
Right.
Oh. I'd be like, oh.
You're throwing the covers back. Where's the buffet? I
You
know
what
it's
else
up
I wonder,
here.
like, when you die and you go to heaven, you know what I mean? Like, is there like a second where, like, you see him and you're like, oh, hello. And Jesus is like, yeah.
Right. About that. Yeah, it was your time.
So, sorry about that. Time was up.
Do you think they give you a tour or you just know where to go?
I don't know. And who gives it?
Maybe someone in your family that went before
You
you.
know what I mean? There's a big crowd. Moses comes up. I have this. Everyone move. Move. All right. There you go. Pearly Gates. Thank you.
This is Rachel.
Rachel, where are you calling from?
Oh my God, Canton.
All right, you're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Well,
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Rachel. Congratulations. You get to go to one of my favorite places, the Barrel Room on Canal in Canal Fulton. This place is amazing. You're going to love it. They have a great menu. They have Sully's Speakeasy. You can check them out online. You just scored yourself a $25 gift card for Restaurant Month. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
All right, congratulations. You are going to enjoy some Barrel Room. Oh, that's going to be a good time. Good time, good drinks.
Oh my
Enjoy
gosh. Skip, their barber at the Speakeasy. Mwah. He makes the best cocktails.
Did you say barber?
Skip,
Did you say skip the barber?
the bartender.
Bartender.
I heard barber.
Yeah, it's not like
Maybe
you said
I
barber.
did say barber on accident,
You
but
did.
Skip, the bartender. Sorry.
I was like, they have a barber there too?
That would be awesome,
I was
though.
like,
Maybe.
wow, there probably
maybe they
are
should
bars
consider
like that.
that.
There
Yeah.
probably are. There's got to be places like that exist. Like, go and get your hair cut, have a beer.
I mean, some places you can go and like do your laundry and have a beer.
That's what I'm saying. Someone needs to. I'm sure it is invented somewhere in this country. There's no way no one's thought of that. Like, make it a dude place. Go get your hair cut, have a beer. We'll put sports on the
Doesn't
TV.
Color go to a place like that? Where you like they serve like cigars and like whiskey or like something like
I
that.
think he's
think
right.
something like
And
that.
it's a barber?
He
Yeah.
likes those bougie haircuts. Keller
Yeah.
does.
Well, at least he's got the hair.
He does. He's got plenty to cut.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just likes being pampered.
He does.
Little
He
man
does.
spa action.
Hey, some people like that. Some people like the manscaping. Some people like the having the nails done, and you know what I mean. Even
Yeah.
there's a lot of different.
Treat yourself.
What do they call it? Metro? They used to call it metro.
Really?
Yeah, metrosexual.
Okay.
Yeah, you were a metro, like you got, like you're a guy, like you like your hair always done, your nails always shiny.
I used to work with a gentleman at my previous place of employment that got manicures and had
Yeah.
the
There-
shiny
there's- yeah.
clear coat on his nails, and his hair kind of looked like Ken's. Like
Someone said hammer and nailed.
that's,
I think they meant nails.
That's where he goes.
Yes, Keller goes there. Someone texts on. My barber offers beer and bourbon free of charge at every haircut. Now that's a cool barber. That's kind of cool. Free?
Well, that's awesome.
Let me
yeah.
get you a Miller Lite. Let me get you a Heineken while I give you that fade.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like my husband's because his dad does it. He's always like,
There
"Do
you go.
you want a beer?"
I remember I had the same barber guy I went to all the time in Girard, Ohio. As
Yeah.
a kid, he did a good job. He could do a good fade, did a good spike when the spike haircut was big, back in the late '80s, early
Yeah.
'90s. He could nail that. I always felt good coming in. The only thing that would stink is I don't know if Jake you ever dealt with this with a barber, and again I haven't been to a barber in years. Things might have changed. Every once in a while, a barber would like accidentally like rub himself against your elbow. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Okay.
Just that's all. End of sentence. Period.
Just like
Be like, bro, like
you're
okay.
talking about like his hip or like his arm would graze you.
No,
Or are you
like
talking
no,
about-
like, you know your arms were like in the chair, like you
Yeah.
go like this. He puts the drape around you. Maybe I went to a barber, shouldn't have. And I'm sitting there, and no, every once in a while, he's getting up there and he leans in, and I'm like, all right, okay, you know, the khakis get a little too close to the elbow. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
Never happened to anybody else. I'm alone on this one.
I've never had a man cut my hair.
I've never heard of that before, but
Right.
I've been to one barber in my whole life. So
What?
You've had the same barber your whole life.
no, I go to like Great Clips or whatever. I don't.
Oh, I see,
don't go
I
to
see.
a barber.
Oh, you have an
Yeah.
actual barber.
Yeah.
You know what I used to love though when you put like the powder on the back of your neck and take the brush and
Oh
like,
yeah, sweep it off,
Ooh.
get all that hair off.
yeah. I was like, that's cool.
My son goes to like a spa to get his hair done, but it's only because
Damn.
nowadays these
Things have
kids
changed since I went bald.
Yeah. Well, nowadays these kids want such difficult. It's not just like a buzz cut or a fit. You know what I mean? Like they want things like boys perm their hair now. You see what I'm saying? Not my son, but I know kids that he goes to school with do.
Yeah.
Like it's just different. So like my father-in-law cut his hair until like I don't know, a year and a half ago, and then he finally started going to Scott Talbot, like me.
It's just crazy, like little perks you get now for haircuts. You know what I mean? Like that guy said, offers free bourbon and a free beer or a beer at every haircut. I mean, bourbon's not cheap if you're getting the good stuff.
Right. So you're probably paying like 40. Well, I mean, but
He's
see, I
giving
don't
it
even
away.
think it's bad. Even to get my son's hair done at a spa, I mean, it runs us like $30.
Did they get you anything special when you go to your barber, Jake? They did
I don't
anything
remember.
like-
I was like in middle school when I went for the first time, so I don't really remember too much. I don't think I liked how it went.
Someone text. That actually is true, Christian, but that's why you go to a female hairdresser, so she can rub her boobs across your ears.
I have noticed that.
But they'll do that?
Of course
Yeah.
you have.
I don't think that's all intentional. I think that's
No.
No,
My
no,
barber
no.
was in zero way
Yeah.
anything creepy
yeah, it's
at all.
just how it
was
works.
And his haircuts were, I loved going there. He was an awesome guy. He called me Christopher, though. It always threw me off.
Maybe.
Every once in a while in my life as Christian, I'd run into people that would just call me Christopher regardless.
No.
I was like, why? I'm just curious. You
Maybe-
call me Christopher Robin.
Maybe he's like, I like it better. That's what your
Like-
mom should have named you.
Cutting your hair, and that's what I'm calling. You got a problem with that? No. Here's some more khakis. Ah! Walk in, get a cut, walk about, stumbling drunk. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
I mean, as long as he's not drinking too, otherwise your hair could be.
I'm curious, like, what some of your guys' haircuts are about now. Like, what if we're not in the Great Clips area anymore? We're not doing it ourselves. Like, what all perks do y'all get?
You can find a diamond in the rough at a Great Clips. My son had to settle for a couple, and I say settle just because he's like, no one understands my hair. His hair is so poker straight and it's so thin, or not thin, it's thick. I mean, like they've had to thin it out because he
Yeah.
has so much hair. But like people just don't know how to cut it. And so he would there for a while, like when I first took him to after my father-in-law cut his hair, I took him to Great Clips. He would come out and he would be like, I look Amish. I look like I have a bowl cut because his hair is so poker straight. Like anytime you go across it, it looks blunt. You know what I mean? So you have
Yeah.
to point cut it, and so you got to find someone who knows how to cut boys' hair.
I got to be a little disappointed no one else has texted to be like, I know what you're talking about with the barber, Christian. You know what I mean?
No one's willing to
Would have
admit
like
it.
one other person be like, yeah, that's happened to me. Never intentional, but I think avoidable.
How? What is he supposed to walk around the barber chair with his butt out?
Get on a step stool, something. Like you know what I mean? Mine is an old school barber, straight razor on the neckline, beer from his kegerator, $20 includes a tip. That's the second barber now that offers you alcohol.
I think it's awesome.
And this guy goes old school straight razor
I
on
mean,
the
think
neck.
about it. You guys don't really have a spa unless you go somewhere like, Hammer and Nails or whatever, like Keller. But I think it's kind of cool when the barber's like, you know what? Take a load off, buddy. Let me cut your hair. Have a beer.
Yeah.
Let's shoot the breeze for
Yeah.
a few minutes.
How about them calves?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have the same issue. No one knows how to cut my hair, so I grew it out this winter, says DJ Dinger.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's hard sometimes.
Love my barber on the text line, but yeah, thank you. He's accidentally rubbed his wiener on my elbow a few times. LOL. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's like I'm waiting for him to say,
It's unintentional.
Take your shirt off.
no. Get away from me, khakis.
It's so funny.
Attack of the khakis.
Things you don't think of, but happens.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I mean, the same thing could be said for like the dentist or the orthodontist, you know?
Where are these drinking barbers? Listen, first I've heard of it, but I've
Right.
got two different places now I've texted and said their barber, one offers bourbon and beer, the other one offers beer and does the old school straight edge cutting.
I think a lot of those still do it, like the true barbers.
Yeah. Share more of your barber tips and perks you get. I'd love to know because I didn't know guys get pampered at their barbers. That's pretty cool.
Apparently they do.
That's be a more manly word for pampering for guys. The hookup. I don't know.
What?
Mm.
That makes the khaki thing even weirder.
I once had a woman cut my hair and she had big boobs and they kept rubbing on my neck. It was awesome.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Barber stories. Keep sharing them. It's Flo Rida, Q92. You know, not to be a hater, but I'm a hater. I'm so sick of smash burgers
Why?
because people act like they reinvented the wheel.
No, they're just delicious.
Like,
and
oh, smash burgers. You mean you flattened it? No, it's a smash burger. Yeah, you flattened it.
well, it depends. It depends on what you top it with.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't do like ketchup, mustard, pickle. Like that's not to us. The smash burger is more like we caramelize onions. We make a special dressing. There's bacon on it,
But you
garlic
flatten the
toast. You do flatten
You
the
flatten
patty.
the patty.
But you know what's good about that is you cook it at a high heat on a flat top, and so it sears it, and they are juicier.
It's a crepe. The burger version of a crepe.
No, what do you want? One of those thick hockey pucks that shrivels up, and it's like starts out the size of I don't even know what, like a side plate, and it ends up being the size of less than a hockey puck.
Yes. I love that
Lord.
burger. I love that big, fat, juicy burger. I don't want to.
Well, since you don't eat anything on it, I understand.
Ketchup and mayo.
No lettuce, no tomato,
No.
no onion.
No need. I also occasionally like barbecue sauce on the burger.
I've had that. It's good with like onion straws and
No, none of that.
yeah.
I do that.
Like not the candied jalapenos, but the fried jalapenos. They're really good.
I'll do egg on a burger.
I like egg on a burger. We just had the
Thank you.
sunrise
Shout out to
burgers.
George's. That was the first place I ever experienced that.
Oh, really?
When I started working here, we're out. A bunch of us were out in downtown Canton. We went to George's. Everyone's like, "You got to have a burger at George's now that you're in Canton." I was like, "Okay." Went there and someone talked me in somehow, me being the picky eater I am, to putting an egg on it, and it was wow.
Have you ever had peanut butter on your burger?
No, that sounds awful.
It's not though.
And like a prank.
Surprising.
That sounds like a prank.
It's surprising. It's good.
Peanut butter, huh?
Yeah.
7 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everyone. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on the radio, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com, and live video on Facebook, YouTube, and X like we do every day. And this hour, in the 8 o'clock hour, brought to you by our friends at Kimball. They're hiring. Go to kimballcompanies.com/careers today to apply. Thank you so much for having us on. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Coming up, within the next 2 hours, we are going to be getting on the morning show 3 new finalists for our brand new You're Included contest. We love the You're Included. We have chances to become a finalist with us, with Nicolina, with Keller in the afternoon, with Ryan at night. Always for awesome prizes. This time it is no exception, and it's time to tell you what our brand new You're Included contest is. Lauren, why don't you hit him with the deets?
All right.
Deets.
One lucky listener is going to...
Deets.
Are you done? You good? I know, you're fighting the urge.
Kind of want to do it again.
Oh, one lucky listener is going to win a pair of tickets to the next. I am like, wow. Whew. Let me try that again.
Deets.
I don't know if it was like your like that
Probably
made me
my
stutter.
deets. Yeah,
I don't
probably
know.
It's my fault. I'm sorry.
One lucky listener is going to win a pair of tickets to see the Knicks take on the Cavs at Rocket Arena on Wednesday, April 2nd at 7 p.m. We've got your chances to become a finalist for this grand prize. It's going to be awesome. The Cavs are on fire. Who doesn't want to go to this game?
I know. Unfortunately, our 3-game losing streak, but they're still like 58
It
and 13.
doesn't matter. We already clinched the playoffs.
We're ready to go. And the division. We're good to go. Wow. Cavs and Knicks. I know. It's going to be crazy. Cavs and Knicks. I know. Going to be insane. And that's what we're giving away. How cool is that? Hence the basketball emoji. So, we got the cue to call coming up this hour and next hour. So you're going to listen for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10. And also head on over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Or it doesn't matter which one, either one. Click the like button and put the basketball emoji in the comment section. And we'll pick one of you at the end of the show right before we get off the air at 10. So there you go. Cavs, Knicks, Rocket Arena. Let's go. Who wants to go? I know I do. I haven't seen a Cavs game this year yet, and I'd like to. I went last year. I didn't get to go this year, and that stinks. So that's our new contest. All the information is going to be up on our social media as well to check that out. So with that said, some text more about barbers. Hairdresser boobs on the neck equals generous tip. I got to tell you, since I never went to like a female one, I always had a male barber.
Yeah.
I really feel like I missed out on the boobs on the neck and ears thing.
I bet you do.
Jake didn't.
No, he said he had it.
Did you enjoy it, Jake?
I mean, I guess.
Well, it was awkward at the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, how old were
He
you?
was kind of young.
I don't know. Probably, younger.
Oh, you didn't even understand. Yeah, you had no idea what you're... Yeah. I'm a woman, but my optometrist has really long legs. So when he's rolling around on his stool, adjusting stuff and looking in my eyes, we end up... Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
fake.
know where you're going with that.
That's fake. I've been there, Christian. Not only has my barber played elbow tag. Okay. Now y'all are just making stuff up. See what I'll say on the air.
No, what that
Guys,
lady said, that's a thing.
What?
Yes.
That sounds a little bit like a romance novel.
I understand that, but how else are they supposed to get close enough to be able to change the lenses that you're looking through? Have you ever been to an optometrist?
No.
Okay.
You like
then
an eye
you're gonna
doctor?
know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I go to an eye doctor all the time. Once a year.
Like for the eye exam.
Yeah, they put the
They-
thing down.
They put the thing up against your face
Yeah.
and they're constantly changing lenses and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you've never noticed that they have to wheel around and like you're very close. Your legs are very close.
I have no memory of my guy ever being anywhere near me that was odd during an eye exam.
Not odd. It just has. It is what it is. They're not being like perverted or anything. Amy said, yes, the eye doctor thing is real. I know, right?
Rolling around on his stool, adjusting stuff, and looking in my eyes, we end up between each other's legs, and it's super weird.
Like knees. Like
I do not remember my
if
eye
I'm
doctor
on a
doing.
stool and you're sitting there. I mean, sometimes I have to get around. So like my knee might be between. I'm not talking like
way up in your business, but I'm just, you know what I mean? Not like that.
First of all, that looked violent. I don't know who's done that, but that looked like it
Nobody.
hurt.
I said I'm not saying way up in your business.
Someone says it smells like wide open butt today, does it?
My house smelled like wide open butt.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've never had that at an eye doctor. And I've done eye x-rays or whatever.
And they have to look in your eye, like physically.
Yeah,
it's
I've
usually
done
when
that.
that happens where they do the bright light, and then they
Yeah.
have like this weird, I don't know, like you can just see that bright.
I don't know who that eye doctor is. I don't know, man. That's something don't sound right there.
It's not weird. It's,
Jake, your eye doctor, like, you in between each other's legs?
Not that I remember. The last time I went again, I was in like 6th grade, and it was an older woman.
Well,
so
you really don't go to doctors
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't.
of any kind.
No.
So you could be legally blind and have no idea.
Oh, I definitely need glasses. I have glasses. I've had them since
Jake.
I've had them since 5th grade.
your eyes have probably changed.
I haven't worn them since 5th grade.
You're just against wearing them?
Yeah, I just never worn
Why?
them.
Actually,
I don't know.
I think you'd be good.
I don't know. I have bifocals. I'm that old.
You don't have bifocals.
Yes, I do. The glasses I have are
You're
bifocals.
nearsighted and farsighted.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I worry about how much your eyes could have changed in 5th grade then, especially because you have
Yeah.
bifocals.
I don't think I want to drive with you anymore.
I know, right? Don't
Anymore.
ride with
Since
him.
when have you driven with me?
Fair.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very fair.
I've been in the van with you.
Yeah, you have.
Someone says, stop scissoring your optometrist.
That's not what it is, you guys.
No!
It's just one of those
No!
close interactions.
Again, I've been to the eye doctor, especially the last couple of years, and I have had no experience like that.
I mean, anybody up in your face is like off-putting. Like,
I get that he was close a couple times, but I had the big thing over my face, so it wasn't like we were.
no, this was without. So they take like a manual glass and a light. I can't explain it. Like, and they look all in your eye and everything. And he has like one of these little things that he holds, and he looks. He has you look up, look down, left, right, all that, and he does both eyes like that. And that's really when it's closer because you don't have that thing. And
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I think there's a scam going on. Hey, they make no-line bifocals. No one can even tell you're wearing them, and it's nice, Jake. Someone just said
Yeah,
on the
that's what I
text.
have.
I have no
Or had.
line trifocals.
Okay, it's
Right.
I'm
it's
not
8:15.
old.
It's Gracie Abrams. That's so true. It's Q.
Anything?
She gave me a little teddy bear and then a tea strainer to make like tea because I like to make like a loose leaf tea.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like the ball. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome. And I didn't know that about you. Now that I do, I got some thoughts. Okay.
Loose leaf tea.
Yeah.
Oh, loose leaf
What
tea
is
is
that?
amazing. It's literally like loose leaf tea leaves, like that you put in this little like.
It's tea without the tea bags, and it's more
Right.
like thicker leaves.
Yeah. If you were to cut open a tea bag, it would be what's inside that tea bag, only not as
up.
finely. Yeah, not as finely ground up.
Okay. I didn't know you were a tea guy. I never see you with tea in the morning.
I don't drink it in the morning, but
You like a little Earl Grey, little
I don't know.
breakfast tea.
I
Chamomile?
prefer green tea. I had that once and wasn't a fan.
You need to try. They have a loose leaf tea. It's called Sleepy Time. It's like a,
Oh, yeah.
light mint, whatever. You're supposed to have it right before bed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't like tea.
At all?
No.
Like a not iced tea or sweet tea? Or,
No. Tastes terrible.
why am I not surprised?
Tastes like someone just screwed up water. I don't know how to explain it. I don't just
You're so
like
dumb.
who destroyed this water? Like, you know what I mean? Why haven't we filtered? Put it in the Brita. What's wrong with it?
It's sweetened. It's
No.
so sweet.
The taste, there's and there's always an aftertaste with tea.
No.
Always an aftertaste. It's just
Will you drink flavored tea like peach tea or raspberry
No.
tea? Oh my.
no.
I love iced tea.
If it has tea,
Sweet tea is
it's
my
not
favorite.
for
Me
me.
too.
I'd have been at the Boston
If
Tea
it has
Party.
what? It's not for me.
Tea.
If it has tea,
If it's tea, it's not for me. If I was at the Boston Tea Party, I wouldn't have been throwing it over taxation. It would have been just because I hate tea.
Oh, I see. You've been like, forget the money.
Yeah.
Get rid of this crap.
Tell the king to go to hell. And yeah, tell him no more of this stupid tea either. Tastes stupid. I've never been a tea fan. Can't do sweetened, can't do unsweetened. It's very gross.
Have you ever had a hot tea with honey and
No.
lemon? And
If I have a problem with my throat, I go with hot cocoa.
yeah, but that makes you phlegmy because it's chocolate.
Wives' tale. Can't prove that. There's no science.
Meanwhile, he's over there.
I still have a cough from that damn cold.
Yeah, I know. My
I still
daughter
have
still has a
drainage.
cough. My daughter's going on 3 weeks with the cough. Mine's starting to go away.
I feel like there's like a drainage coat on the back of my throat. No matter what I do, I can't cough, hack it out, but I feel it.
I read online someone's calling it the 100-day cough.
I still
The
got
one
it.
that's associated with
I
flu A.
feel fine.
Yeah.
Don't feel sick at all,
You
but
just still cough.
I'm still hacking, and I still feel like I got like a layer of like just drainage
Yummy.
in my throat.
Yeah, delicious.
Just coated
Ew.
with snot gravy. Oh,
Oh, Christian.
7. February gets a little better. I'm so over winter right now. I know it's only January, and we are in no way done, but I'm just like,
Do you want another little nugget you can make fun of me for?
Sure.
I start taking a certain lesson in February, too.
a lesson? I don't understand.
Taking ice skating lessons. With my sister.
Huh. At 41, it's time to take ice skating.
I know how to ice skate. They're just going to hone my skills.
What? So is there a competition coming up? Are you going to be on a reality TV show?
No, it's something that I wanted to do because I enjoy ice skating so much, but I feel like I could be a lot better at it.
Where does one even take?
Center ice. It's right by my house. It's like, I don't know, 4 minutes from my front door.
Okay. Oh. So there
I knew you'd like that one.
ice skating lessons.
I debated whether I should tell you guys or not.
Lauren's about to have a nice lengthy break from work for a while. LOL. Yeah, if she's not murdered, she's gonna have a broken neck. She's going to fall and break something. Text message. There we go. Encouragement.
Maybe,
already.
but I mean,
Someone put in a GIF or GIF of someone falling on ice skates on the text line.
thank you guys so much.
So that is oh man.
Someone gave the loser.
Yeah, that's ice skating.
Listen
lessons
here, you're never
in-
too old to try new things, okay?
No, but you can be too old and not break something.
Oh, listen, we
Your
never.
bones. You better get on some Boniva.
Are you kidding? I'm not that old, you jerkwad. And I eat yogurt every morning. I get enough calcium.
You
thank
better
you.
get on some Boniva. OMG, Baja. All I can picture is Modern Family, Fire and Nice, Mitchell and Claire. That was a great show, by the way. That was an underrated show. Just got to throw that out there. I loved that.
I think of like Blades of Glory because this will be comical.
Chaz Michaels. An ice-devouring sex tornado. Remember that? I love that movie.
I love that movie too. I thought it was hilarious.
Man. Lauren, you got this, girl. Don't let them rain on your parade. Keep Advil near, though.
I will
said.
definitely do that. Trust me, like me and my sister made this decision last weekend that we were going to do it. So,
Well, hey, there you go.
yeah,
There you
I've
go.
waited all week for that little juicy.
You waited your whole life for this. All your dreams, huh?
I think it will be fun. Who doesn't love to ice skate? I do.
But what are you going to try to be learning?
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
All right, spring is here. It's going to feel like winter by the end of the day. Some scattered rain this morning, rain mixing with wet snow by late afternoon as temps fall into the upper 30s by evening. Overnight, a little leftover snow, our low 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
It's Q92. 5 minutes away from a look at sports. Jordan Miller will be joining us as well. We still have to get a finalist for our brand new year included contest. We're giving away tickets to see the Knicks-Cavs game April 2nd at Rocket Arena in Cleveland. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We're getting a finalist this hour, next hour, and we're getting one on the live video stream. Just head on over, click the like button. You can go to Facebook, YouTube, or X, and in the comments section, put the basketball emoji. Do that. Lauren might call your name.
Maybe.
At the end of the show and make you a finalist. It is that simple. So we have that coming up for you here. So glad you're with us this morning. Right now it's Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started on Q. Text in about who their hall pass was. Then someone asked, what's everybody's hall pass? Now, if you don't know what a hall pass is,
I do.
it's kind of a gentleman's agreement between a husband and a wife of a celebrity. That if you had the chance to express yourself physically with that person,
Yeah.
it would be allowed because they're
That's
your
still
hall
really gross. I saw what you did there.
pass. Express your love physically.
Oh.
So I got to be honest, I don't know, and I'm not trying to. I'll think, but I'm trying to think who I'd want as my hall pass now in 2025. I feel like yours would be Matthew McConaughey.
Probably Matthew McConaughey, or well, if I wanted to really be like a cougar,
Cougar.
Jacob Elordi's really good looking.
I don't know who the hell is
And he's
Jacob
crazy.
Elordi.
Oh yeah, Google that. Google that.
What's he from?
He's in. Well, the only thing I did not see him in because I heard it was gross was Saltburn, but
I see him now. He ain't nothing special.
it's really without the beard.
I was gonna say with that beard, he looks like he should be in the Civil War.
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't grow a good beard.
Nice to meet you, Colonel Mustard. That's
But he was
blue.
in Euphoria.
Okay.
He's been in some movies here and there. I first saw him just because of like a series of movies that like my daughter watched way back.
Now this would be interesting. Jake, I'd love to know yours, and it cannot be Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, it's got to be a real person.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Wow, he was ready.
Wow.
Well, I used to like Sabrina Carpenter, but now I'm going with Tate McRae.
Oh, you
She's
know
a-
why? You know
She's
why?
a lot more flexible.
She is, isn't
Did
she?
you see that new music video?
Not the whole music video, but I've seen the clips on TikTok. I mean, she does take her foot and put it up to her head, and she's wearing white clothing and not a lot of it. So yeah, and she's a good dancer.
Yeah.
She clearly woke up and
She'll be doing that if she's your hall pass,
grow-
dancing around.
Growing up, she clearly took tap and jazz. Clearly.
I bet you she lived on a cul-de-sac growing up.
Probably in a cul-de-sac, going to dance, tap and jazz every day. So Tate McRae, I think that is the probably. She's like the sexy pop star now.
Tate McRae?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
like
Gracie
she-
Abrams is really cute.
Cute.
But there's
I said the
don't
sexy
know.
pop star.
Okay.
Cute and sexy are not the same.
They can be.
They could be. They're
Slutty and sexy can
similar.
also be the same.
That's
so
what I'm saying. But what I was saying is Tate is, I think, the sexy young pop star right now. But she's not. I don't feel she's taking it to the levels that we saw back in our day, like Britney and remember when Christina Aguilera went dirty?
yes.
Remember when Miley all of a sudden was
Oh yeah.
like, I don't feel she takes it that far at all,
No.
but she's definitely the sexy young pop star of right now. When you think
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to the Sacramento Kings last night, 123-119. It's the Cavs' third straight loss. The record now falls to 56-13 on the season. The Cavs are off today. They'll be playing the Suns in Phoenix tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Spring training baseball yesterday. The Guardians had a split game scrimmage. Half the team took on the Angels and lost 6-3, and half the team took on the Athletics and lost 8-3. The Guardians are off today before playing the San Francisco Giants tomorrow afternoon. College hoops last night, more play-in games. Mount St. Mary's beat America University 83-72, and Xavier took out Texas 86-80. And the tournament officially kicks off today. 12:15 is the very first game. Number 8 Louisville taking on number 9 Creighton. 12:15 on CBS. Good luck to all your brackets. And yesterday it was announced the Cleveland Browns are signing former Chicago Bear wide receiver and return specialist DeAndre Carter to a 1-year deal. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Yeah, 3:20 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on the radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. Live video at Q92 Facebook, YouTube, and X pages. And do not forget, while you're over there checking out the live video, click the like button, put the basketball emoji in the comments section, because we just announced our contest at the start of this hour. We are hooking up a listener of this station with tickets to go see the Knicks and Cavs at Rocket Arena Wednesday, April 2nd. Going to be a fun game. 2 playoff teams going to be going at it. The newly named Rocket Arena that I'm still trying to get used to saying.
Yeah, it's going to take some time.
But
at least they kept Rocket. Remember,
They did.
like they went from Quicken Loans to Rocket more, and you're like, that's a whole new name. You know what I mean? This is like just, actually, they just shortened it a lot.
It was cool to say in the queue. You know what I mean? I used to like say in the queue.
Well, that's like they used to say in the Jake.
Climbing Jacob's ladder, they used to say.
Yeah.
When Kenny Lofton, I'm dating myself, but
Oh, Lofton, gosh.
remember Lofton?
When I was in high school, I had a friend that was like obsessed. It was like
Dude, he
Manny
was the-
Ramirez, Kenny Lofton, like
Carlos Baerga,
Yes.
Omar Vizquel.
yep, that whole squad.
Dude, it was such a cool team too.
They went to the World
Jim
Series around. Oh, that's right.
Oh, that team was so stacked.
They went to the World Series around there at some
Yeah, a
point,
couple
because I
times.
remember being home like with strep throat watching part of the series.
Couple times. I love those teams. Kenny Lofton, like I have like my favorite athletes, and like I have like who I thought were some of the coolest athletes. I thought Kenny Lofton was like the coolest player ever. He was so fast, so incredible in the outfield.
Yeah.
Was such a fun player to watch. Like I always was a huge. I'm not saying he's like the greatest Guardian of all time / Indian, but like I loved. Like we all have those players on our favorite sports teams. They weren't the best,
Right.
but you personally loved.
Like, yeah, you were a fan of who they were
Right.
as a person, as a player,
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm a
yeah.
Bears fan.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't know the name. You might for fantasy. Matt Forte.
Oh, yeah.
Not a Hall of Famer, but I loved Matt Forte. I
Yeah.
thought he was so good. He was
He's
such a
played
good
in the
running
last,
back.
10 years or so?
He's
10,
retired
15?
for a few, but I mean, he played most of his career. I loved him. Loved him. For the Browns, Eric Metcalf. Loved him.
I
Thought
know
he was
that
the
name.
coolest dude.
Yeah, of
Thought he was
course.
incredible. Oh, God. We all have. Anyway, that's the new prize. Q to call this hour, Q to call next hour, and then you have a chance to become a finalist on our live video feed as well. Speaking of the live video feed, I always do that because as you go over there and you hit the like button and you
Yes.
put the basketball emoji in the comment section, you can see our man Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News. He helps us and hooks us up with our news every day on the morning show. You hear him from 6 to 10. He joins us every Thursday around this time to chat it up for a little bit. And good morning, Jordan. How are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're hanging in there, man. We're hanging in there. Kicked off a new contest to see the Cavs Knicks. So that's kind of a cool thing to go do. Have you been up to a Cavs game this year?
No, I'm actually thinking about going up on the 2nd, April 2nd.
Are you really?
To that. Yeah, my brother wants to go. I told him for his birthday that I was going to take him up, and we haven't made it yet. So if I go ahead and buy those tickets with them playing the Knicks, some of the Cavs starters may still be playing at that point.
Yeah.
See that now you could win these tickets and maybe see Jordan Miller.
That's another
Bonus.
Yes, of course.
Bonus.
Bonus. The bonus on top of the bonus would be we all just got free tickets, right? You just
Right.
Jordan Miller, Q92 listener, just four of us going out. We go to the Buffalo before the game.
Oh, the Buffalo.
Oh man,
You got to go there, right? Is that your go-to when you go up there?
absolutely.
The Hairy Buffalo, isn't that what it is?
Yes.
Yes, I've been.
It's been there for.
It's a staple. It's a
Yeah.
Cleveland thing. If you're going to a Guardians or Cavs game, I agree. You kind of got to go there, don't you?
Oh yeah. Without
I've never
any
been.
doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's funny to talk a little about some of these news stories this week. It's been a crazy news week. One thing we were talking about on the show, and one of the things we were talking about is, even though it was a big deal, and we all, her and I watched it, Lauren and I watched it, were you a little like miffed at how few people were really locked into the astronauts coming home?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't.
It's so weird.
You
Interesting to
weren't
me.
interested in it at all?
No, I mean, I still have not watched any videos. I was outside playing football with my brother, and my parents pulled into the house. What was that, Tuesday? And they had it on their phone. When they pulled in that evening, and I mean, they were locked in. They watched it splash down. I know they watched the interview afterwards. I don't know why. It's just maybe 10 years ago we all would have cared, but we've been talking about it since June of 2024.
Do you think the only thing I was trying to like in my head, like, okay, why aren't? Is it because unlike Apollo 13, which obviously we're going way back, something like this, is it because, and I'm just throwing this, because there was no imminent danger that maybe we weren't as locked in? Do you know what I mean? They were safe in the space station.
Ish, if you can call that.
They were 100% safe in the
I
space
understand that. When you're that many miles above Earth, anything can happen at any given time. You know that it's
anything can happen driving down 77. I mean,
you don't be in space.
Okay. I agree with you, but you wouldn't agree that coming back to Earth at over 17,000 miles per hour is a little different than going 65 on 77.
That's how every astronaut comes back.
I understand that.
Do you think the astronauts, though, ever felt as though they were in danger?
I think it takes a special person who really doesn't sense danger the way that normal people do to do that job in the first place. If that makes sense.
Now I think if those astronauts were making it public that they were worried about splashing down into the Gulf, and they were scared to spend possibly another month or two up in the International Space Station, I think then we would have cared a little bit more about it, because as humans, we like things that might get us riled up a little bit. We like things that keep us on edge, and we knew
our attention span's just not there anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not there as humans. We're so distracted. We're so in our phones, so in our lives.
Well, I found it fascinating, and I also found it as another reason to remind ourselves yet again that we are, as Americans, very blessed that we are as advanced as we are, and that we were able to do this. And like I told you the other day, if you don't believe in something higher, whatever that something is, I mean, for all of this to line up absolutely perfectly after Boeing couldn't get things together to go get them, and for them to come back in such a flawless fashion, I just believe was nothing short of a miracle. There was so much. They were so far away. They had to do 3 burns to even catch up with the International Space Station. To have the people that have the science and the ability to make those calculations to be able to execute such a mission, I thought in of itself was a huge deal. So
great.
I'm sorry for you that you didn't see that was a big deal. I do.
I've been trying to figure out why weren't we? That's the only thing I can think of.
Everybody keeps trying to make it political, and I don't think it was anything political. I think it was humanitarian.
I didn't see it. What's political about it?
No, a lot of people were saying that this was political. There were people that were hoping those astronauts would not make it back okay because they wanted a Musk mission to fail. Wow. I'm telling you, that was all over TikTok.
Man, I didn't.
And I don't think it has anything to do with politics. I think it has everything to do with just being humanitarian.
I just, like I said, the only thing I could think of in my head is maybe since it wasn't like Apollo 13, they didn't even know if they could pull it off.
Well, yeah, that was literally they dumped a box of
that's what I'm saying.
Components out, and they were
had
like,
to make
an air filter.
An air filter.
They're
to stop
running out of
carbon
oxygen.
monoxide. They didn't know, and I feel like, and there was no space station to go to. They were there, and when that thing died, they were done. I think, thank God, they were in the space station with other astronauts with supplies and things like that, and maybe just that and the time, how long it was, we just kind of lost.
Possibly.
You know what I mean? That's just kind of things I'm spitballing. Why?
Well, do you have any I don't know. I mean, is there anything that you know what I mean? Like, I know he wasn't interested in that, but I mean, what other big news stories this week were on your desk, Jordan, that you were, kind of turning your attention to?
If I'm being honest, I really can't even tell you. I've been checked out. It's been a busy week, just work wise, like all the way through. So there's been a lot going on, and I'm in a phase right now where I look at the news, I report on it, I read it, and somehow I'm shutting it down after that, which I've never done. I've never been able to do. But for some reason this week it's been happening, and I am not mad about it.
Does your barber do anything special when you go?
That was really left field.
We were talking about haircuts today, and like a couple listeners were saying like their barber, one gives you bourbon. Someone texted in their barber gives them bourbon, and another one says they get beer from their kegerator, and they do the old straight edge. Do you have any perks at your barber?
Yeah, I mean,
for you,
he does the straight. That was very random, but he does the straight edge every now and then. I can't dive into whether I'm getting beer or not while I'm sitting in the barber chair.
I just can't believe how much more common that is than I ever realized. I mean, I've been out of the game, obviously, for obvious reasons, but I mean, I did not know that like these things were happening. Like people are getting all these perks, sipping bourbon, getting your haircut, sipping a beer in your haircut.
As long as my barber's not sipping any bourbon while he's cutting my hair,
that could screw you up.
I feel a little jilted because when you go to the salon, usually it's like sparkling water or coffee and tea. Like we don't
maybe a new business venture,
right?
Yeah,
you could start a first one. You guys could have wine.
Oh,
think about it.
That's a good idea.
Right, you have fun with that.
It'd be a lot of fun. I think we could start a whole new thing.
Yeah,
whole new thing. So, what's Jordan Miller doing this week? Anything fun?
Jordan Miller is off to Dayton first thing in the morning tomorrow for Perry and Louisville Division II and Division III basketball. Then I will be making my way back this way at some point on Saturday, and on my way to Florida on Sunday for spring break. My wife, she'll be on spring break, so we cannot wait to leave Ohio.
Where in Florida are you going?
We'll be down in the Clearwater area. We're going to pop over to Disney for a day with some of our friends and their kids as well. And then we're going to spend most of it at the beach in Clearwater.
probably beats the weather that's going to be in Ohio the next week. So
Absolutely. I was thinking that. My mom calls me yesterday because my brothers go, and she said, "What's the weather down there? Have you checked it yet?" I said, "Mom, you have the same $1,000 phone in your pocket that I do." I said, well, why don't you pull out your phone and type in Orlando, Florida weather so you can check it out yourself. So that way I'm not giving secondhand information.
You're not her Google.
No, she thinks I am, though.
Well, my mom also thinks I'm her Google as well. A lot of people think I'm their Google, and I'm a terrible Google if you want me to be your Google. Well, Jordan, always a pleasure, man. Enjoy the championships tomorrow. Go Perry, go Louisville. And hopefully we're bringing home 2 state titles tomorrow. Then enjoy some time in Florida, man. Get that beach therapy.
Hey, I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys here soon. Maybe next week. I'll still pop on for my Thursday call.
From the beach would be awesome.
Beach with a margarita at 8:30 in the morning, man.
Oh, now you're doing it right. All right, Jordan, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, see you guys.
All right, Jordan Miller News. Coming up, the Q to call first one to become a finalist for the Cavs Knicks tickets. Chapel Rome. Good luck, babe, to all of you with this new contest. Q. He's over that now. He pretty much is all about monster trucks, Hot Wheels, Ninja Turtles, and unfortunately Chuggington right now. And still cars. He's still very much into cars.
Do they still have fun, like Disney commercials and things like that? Like they used to have Choo Choo Soul with Genevieve.
Choo Choo Soul.
Oh my gosh, it was my
I remember
favorite.
her.
Yes, all aboard the Choo Choo train. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all aboard Choo Choo.
Never heard of that, my house.
Oh, she was with Genevieve.
Yeah, I follow her on Instagram, actually.
Really? What does she look like now?
I believe you do.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Who's pretty?
Genevieve.
And what show is she from?
Well, it wasn't really a show. It was,
like a
more
commercial,
yeah.
I don't short thing.
Yeah, it was like a short. It was called Choo Choo Soul.
I know. Sorry. You should have him watch The Wonder Pets.
Wonder Pets, we're on our way. Yes, that is a great one.
Never heard of that either.
Oh my gosh. They're animals that save other animals in trouble. There's an animal in trouble. Yeah.
Or you need to look up Singing Time with Alex and Leah on YouTube. No.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Have you, Jake?
Nope.
Me
You lost me
either.
there.
Wow. It's not often you lose Jake when you're talking about kid shows.
I know, right?
And you just did. Singing with Alex and Leah on YouTube. I don't know who they are. But maybe I'll look into that.
I need to look up Genevieve now. I feel like she's a long-lost friend that I should follow on Instagram.
So she had a show, but it was just shorts? It wasn't like a real show?
Choo Choo Soul was just kind of like a break with songs and I don't know.
My kids are big Miss Rachel fans.
Okay. I've heard
On the
of
text line. I've heard of her, never watched her.
Yeah.
Never watched her.
What was it with Warehouse Mouse, Jake? What was that called?
Warehouse Mouse?
Yeah.
Imagination Movers?
That was it.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
Boy, Jake, you can't get Jake to say a word for nothing. You start bringing up your shows on Nickelodeon.
I think
and
Jake
Disney.
and I could hang out and watch old kid shows the whole day, and
Absolutely.
I would be totally fine with it.
Luck, babe, right here on today's hit music. Q92 849. Finalist number 1. Who's it going to be? Our brand new contest we just kicked off. You can win a pair of tickets to see the Knicks and Cavs at Rocket Arena Wednesday, April 2nd. But you can't win them unless you're a finalist. And it's time to get the very first one. Caller number 10, 330-450-9292. Let's go. Caller 10, you'll be our first finalist. Good luck. Hey.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
All right, spring is here. It's going to feel like winter by the end of the day. Some scattered rain this morning, rain mixing with wet snow by late afternoon as temps fall into the upper 30s by evening. Overnight, a little leftover snow, our low 27. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
Hi, my name's Alexis.
Alexis, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Louisville.
Oh, Louisville, Alexis, you're caller number 10. You are a finalist.
Oh, yay! Awesome.
Congratulations, Alexis. You could be at Rocket Arena on Wednesday, April 2nd, watching the Knicks take on our Cavs. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
There you go. 9 o'clock hour. 2 more chances to become a finalist for our brand new contest we just kicked off. That's right. Knicks Cavs tickets, Rocket Arena, Wednesday, April 2nd. Cue to call towards the end of the 9 o'clock hour. And for anyone that goes over right now to our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X, doesn't matter which one, clicks the like button, puts the basketball emoji in the comments section, you have a chance to be selected. Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you that does those 2 things and make you a finalist at the end of the show before we get off the air. Plus, you're going to have chances all day with Nick Galena, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. And Lauren, we're going to have some guests in studio coming up in the 9 o'clock hour as well.
Yep, that's right. We're going to be joined by Ryan Hill, St. Thomas Aquinas' enrollment director, and Pam Bishel from Central Catholic High School, enrollment director there. We'll be talking about Ed Choice. We'll be talking about some awesome things they have coming up for Easter. We'll be talking about their open houses. We've got a lot to cover, so you'll hear from them here very shortly.
A lot to get to in the final hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Glad you're with us. It's Paramore, Misery Business. It's Q92. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
There's moms that want get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last week at the end of the week. He's like, oh, mommy's going to start going, oh, you only have a couple more days left of vacation. I love when you guys are home. Like, he was making fun of me because I do.
What are you going to do when they move out?
I don't know. That's an honest to goodness question. That's why I told Tony, I said, we need to start working on each other. We need to start finding a hobby or something, because otherwise it's really going to sting. We're going to stand there and stare at each other and be like, no, what do you want to do?
Maybe do couples ceramic painting.
I could see Tony being down for that.
We'll get a sports thing for him. Get a Browns helmet. He can do a paint a ceramic.
Okay,
Browns
that's going to
helmet.
last us for 2 weeks. Then what?
So you keep doing other things.
So we're going to have our house full of ceramic
Oh
paint,
my God, imagine
painted
just ceramic
ceramics.
things everywhere that you two painted together with love. Can you imagine that? Do a Bernie Kosar.
That's like a nightmare.
Oh, everywhere you go, ceramics. This is getting weird.
Would you do that one yesterday? What about that one 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, just wait. Tomorrow we're doing a Jim Brown. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
There's moms that want get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last week at the end of the week. He's like, oh, mommy's going to start going, oh, you only have a couple more days left of vacation. I love when you guys are home. Like, he was making fun of me because I do.
What are you going to do when they move out?
I don't know. That's an honest to goodness question. That's why I told Tony, I said, we need to start working on each other. We need to start finding a hobby or something, because otherwise it's really going to sting. We're going to stand there and stare at each other and be like, no, what do you want to do?
Maybe do couples ceramic painting.
I could see Tony being down for that.
We'll get a sports thing for him. Get a Browns helmet. He can do a paint a ceramic.
Okay,
Browns
that's going to
helmet.
last us for 2 weeks. Then what?
So you keep doing other things.
So we're going to have our house full of ceramic
Oh
paint,
my God, imagine
painted
just ceramic
ceramics.
things everywhere that you two painted together with love. Can you imagine that? Do a Bernie Kosar.
That's like a nightmare.
Oh, everywhere you go, ceramics. This is getting weird.
Would you do that one yesterday? What about that one 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, just wait. Tomorrow we're doing a Jim Brown. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
There's moms that want get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last week at the end of the week.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ, Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
Ohio senators unanimously passed an energy bill Wednesday aimed at boosting power generation. The bill, which is sponsored by Senator Bill Reinick, eliminates coal plant fees, cuts solar subsidies, and changes utility pricing. An amendment would give consumers a $40 credit for allowing utilities to adjust smart thermostats during peak hours. The bill now heads to the House, where a similar measure is under debate. Lawmakers say more work is needed before final changes are to take effect. Michael Crawford, the CEO of the Hall of Fame Resort and Entertainment Company, is stepping down. Crawford, who has led the development of the Hall of Fame Village since 2018, informed the board of his resignation last week. His departure comes amid financial struggles, including stalled construction on a $117 million indoor water park. The company says his resignation is not due to disagreements and that he will stay on until May 18th. The board is now searching for his replacement. A freak accident with a high-powered rifle killed 3 National Guard soldiers in Mexico on Tuesday. Authorities say a guardsman on patrol released a rifle's safety during a dust storm, causing it to fire downward, fatally wounding the driver. The vehicle then crashed into a utility pole, killing 2 more guardsmen. 3 other soldiers were injured in the crash. With your latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
Today's hit music Q92. Oh, it's the 9 o'clock hour music.
Yeah.
Groove is in the heart. That was a great song.
Yeah, it was.
The thrill that you feel up my back. Oh, I just remember that. It was like the most psychedelic music video ever, man.
Did you sing it in your
And
car?
they were never heard from
Do
again.
you sing in the car at all?
Sometimes. I'm more of a music daydreamer while I drive, which is probably dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do. I do know that it's dangerous.
Yeah. Just like to groove out, really listen.
Daydreaming and driving don't really go hand in
No,
hand.
yeah, it's probably not great, but I do it.
Yeah.
And so far, so good. So,
So you don't sing a whole lot.
I mean, I do, but not like a ton. I'm not
Jake?
a huge singer.
Not often. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Dude, I saw somebody the other day in their car. Like, I was like, get it. I mean, like, we had drums on the steering wheel. Like, they did not care who was watching. And it was like,
Dude,
the
there is a jealousy I have for people like that.
Yes, the kicker was this gentleman was probably in his 40s. Did not care.
I sincerely mean that. If you a lot of people say like, I don't care what people think.
Yeah,
and they
you do.
because they're the first ones to pop off,
I
make a
care.
status about it.
I care less
I'm
now
way,
because
I'm way
of this
too
job.
insecure.
Right,
But there, and I mean this sincerely, I have a jealousy, and I'm so impressed with people who truly live
Don't
their happy
care.
life. And I don't mean don't care like they're rude. I mean like they just don't care. They live their life, and what makes them happy makes them happy. And if you want to laugh at them because they're jamming out in their car, they're like, cool, man, laugh.
I wasn't laughing so much as
No,
I
I
was
know.
like,
I don't mean you were. I just
No.
mean like they have that true freedom of who they are, what they enjoy.
I was
and
kind of
it's like-
cheering them on because I was like, you
yeah, let's
go.
go, man.
Get
Let's
it, dude.
Go. So I totally get
It
it.
was one of those days, nice day. Actually, I think it was late last week. It was one of the days that was like really warm because he had his windows down. I wish I would remember what song he was listening to.
Now, I do.
It sounded metal-ish. I'm not gonna lie.
I do truly love a good, like, blasting music with the windows down in the summer when it's hot out. My moon sunroof, whatever the hell I have open. I love that. That is so peaceful.
You got your King of Wishful Thinking on the radio. You really had it out for that song lately.
Oh, it's so good. I've been big on Shinedown lately. I've been real big on because they got some new music coming out. They got a new interview I'm going to watch later today. So
yeah.
But I've been big on that's been like, who have you been listening to a lot lately? I would say Shine more than anyone else. Although great music news yesterday. The story's on Q92radio.com if you want to read it. My man, Ed Sheeran. Did you see his post yesterday?
No.
New album done. Didn't even know he was working on it. I mean, I had rumors, but it was him in the studio, flat out with the caption being like, new album's done. He had a little tease of a 30-second clip of a song that might be the first single of the new record.
Good?
And I loved it. It seems good. It seems more, so a lot of his stuff is just guitar.
Yeah.
It seems like more instruments.
Oh, well, how's he going to tour by
Seems like.
himself then?
When I saw him in Pittsburgh, he had a band. They just didn't play every song.
Oh, okay. So
There's
only
certain
some of that was just him.
He had like a drummer, a bassist, a guitar player. They weren't even on stage with him. They were kind of like right off stage and down.
Yeah.
And they played, but not every song, because a lot of songs he literally has the pedals and makes the drums on the guitar and does all that. But it seems, at least for that song from that clip, like maybe more musical instruments are being used this time. And my question is, what's the theme now? We're done with math.
That's right. We already done the
You did them
minus,
all?
the plus, the divide, multiply.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
What are we
know.
doing? Are we going alphabet? Because that's a lot of albums.
I don't think he's going out.
A.
Oh my gosh. Can you
You're like, dude, I'm
imagine?
78. What are you doing? I'm not going to make it to the end.
Right.
Like, he'll only be on like M. I'll be
Right.
like, oh no.
We didn't make it.
Oh, it sucks. But I don't know what the next thing is as far, but
Maybe
man.
planets.
2020, honestly, that could be.
Yeah.
That could be. It'd be kind of cool.
It would be.
It would be kind of cool. So I don't know what it is, but I'm excited. This is a good music year for me personally. I got new Shinedown coming out later this year. I got new Ed Sheeran coming out later this year. If I can just get that NSYNC reunion.
Then your year will be made.
If I can just get it, it'll be good to go.
Yep.
Oh, man. We got Alex Warren and Joe Jonas coming up, then weather, and then in studio, Lauren, we're going to have some guests with us.
Yep, we're going to be joined by Pam Bishel from Central Catholic High School and Ryan Hill from St. Thomas. We're going to talk about all of the things that they have going on and how, if you've been looking for an education that is beyond compare how it is affordable for every single household. You want to keep listening because they're going to give you some information regarding Connect Ed, and they've got some fun Easter egg stuff coming up for just in time for the holiday.
It's all coming up right now. It's Alex Warren, Joe Jonas, burning down on Q. A survey or a interview with a Dr. Shazadi Harper, an expert in menopause and hormonal changes affecting libido.
Yeah.
It's been revealed the best time of day to express your love physically.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Do you think morning, afternoon, or night?
Night.
Jake?
Morning.
Jake, the sexpert, is right. It is the morning, apparently.
You got kids. That ain't happening.
Well, it says testosterone levels are high for both men and for women. They're at their highest. Testosterone is the hormone which is predominantly the male hormone that men have, and women have it as well. It is for energy and for alertness, and it causes that sexy feeling. She would say, I would say the morning is a very good time. Testosterone is a hormone produced by the body, and although women produce it, men have far higher levels. So, the best time of the day is right in the morning before you guys start your day. Now, I don't know, do you brush your teeth first?
No. No, actually, yeah.
If you had to guess, and I want you to summarize. Expressing your love physically over the years.
Yeah.
What time of day would you say the average is?
3 a.m.
No, I mean like night, afternoon.
Night.
Yeah. 3 a.m. You have to set an alarm for that? Hope you both wake up, because I would.
No.
Do you stay up and wait for 3 a.m. or do you
No.
go to sleep and set, like I said, you set an alarm?
Just an internal clock that wakes you up.
You don't. Your body doesn't wake you up for that.
I mean, not every
It's
night.
3 a.m.,
No.
I must be horny. Jake?
Thank God my daughter's off today.
If you had to summarize, would most of your expressed physical love have taken place at night, in the afternoon, or in the morning?
At night.
That's not to say it doesn't happen at night.
I know. I'm just saying, trying to get a gist of. I'm thinking about myself. I guess if I gotta.
You've never woken up and done the whole
I have.
Okay.
I have, like, daily. And she's like, no. But I guess it'll probably be night too. So apparently, we as humans are not doing this correctly. Not the best time.
I feel like morning's really hard because people get up and go to work in the morning. If it's a weekend, and you have kids, littles get up really early.
They do. And again, this is taking nothing as far as things that could, it's just telling you when the best time is for you. It is in the morning.
49. We've got cloudy skies in Canton.
First day of spring, gonna feel like winter.
He literally said it in his forecast.
Not what you want to hear. Not what you want to hear. 20 minutes after 9, like I said, finalist spots coming up for the Knicks-Cavs game. We're giving away tickets to. Just announced that this morning. Just kicked off the contest. Cue to calls coming up. And again, live video feed, Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one. Head over there, like, and put the basketball emoji in the comments section. And while you go over there to the live video feed to run to do that, and I'm sure you're doing that right now, you can see our guests are in studio here from St. Thomas Aquinas and Canton Central Catholic here this morning with us, Lauren.
Yeah, we are going to talk to Ryan first from St. Thomas Aquinas. He's been on the air with us before, no stranger. And he is the enrollment director for St. Thomas Aquinas High School. And, you know, one of the things that we always bring them back to talk about because we think it's so important is the Ed Choice program for Stark County Catholic schools. And this isn't just for St. Thomas Aquinas. This is also for Central Catholic High School. And the other schools within the Stark County Catholic schools, which includes your elementary and all that kind of stuff as well. So, Ryan, I want to talk a little bit about Ed Choice because this is like the magic that makes this type of education affordable for any household, correct?
Yes, we've been blessed in the state of Ohio for there to be the Ohio Ed Choice Scholarship, expansion scholarship that helps all the families in Ohio be able to attend a Catholic school or a private school in the state of Ohio. You know, for a family of 4 making less than $144,000 a year in K to 8th grade, they get a $6,100 scholarship, and 9th to 12th, $8,400 scholarship.
Yeah, and that's huge. You know, a lot of people will kind of be like, well, you know, I've had to sit down and do the math. I got to see what our income is. How many kids would we send there? This is something you can do all in your own time. You guys have this really cool website, CatholicEducationIsAffordable.org, that people can go to and really like plug in their numbers and get a realistic perspective of what Ed Choice can do for your family, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a calculator on that website. You just go, you put in your income, how many kids you have, and it kind of spits out the idea of how much money you'll be able to get towards Catholic schools in Stark County.
Gotcha. Okay. So that is Ed Choice, and we've talked about it before, and it really helps. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, private school, Catholic school, gosh, that's such a hefty price tag and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And it can be, but at the same time, there are so many resources available to make it super duper affordable. And that's why I love this program so much. That's why we always loved when we bring you guys on, we always have to bring it up because it truly is, you know, we've talked about it before. We've had your students in here and they're so refined. They're so polished. They're so well-spoken, well-behaved. You know, we've visited them on the job as they're doing community service work and we've seen what hard workers they are. And truly, you know, class size, this is ideal for, you know, people maybe seeking a smaller class size, more hands-on, you know, one-on-one time with teachers in the classroom and really getting to know their peers. You know, I love where we have our son in school, but his class size is gigantic. I mean, you know, and there are times where you kind of feel like, oh, are they getting lost in the shuffle? There's a lot of kids. You know, a Catholic education is possible for anybody. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you check out Ed Choice. That is for Central Catholic High School, St. Thomas Aquinas, but all of the schools in the Stark County Catholic school system. So let's get into, because you guys do such unique things over on your campuses with your students that you guys have coming up. And obviously you guys have an open house that's coming up. We'll start with that because it's kind of the first date coming up because it's tonight.
It is tonight. So although it's spring, it feels like winter. We do have our spring open house tonight from 5 to 7 here at St. Thomas Aquinas. You get to meet our teachers, staff, some of our kids, just be able to take a tour, learn about WAS Ed, the new STEM program that we're offering 6th through 8th grade next year. We'll have our nursing program through Altman College and our business and accounting program through Stark State that you can learn about as well. So it'll be a good opportunity just to see what all of St. Thomas has to offer.
Yeah. So if you are hearing this and you heard about Ed Choice and you're kind of like, this is a good way to walk in and kind of check out the facility, see what you guys have going on over at the school. So, I love this one too. And I had to clarify this just to make sure. You guys have a guest bartending event coming up. This is happening at April 10th from 5 to 7 at the Town Tavern right there on the square in Louisville. I think a lot of people are really familiar with where it's at, but you're going to get to see Louisville native Joe French, who everybody knows, loves, and adores from this area, but also works for the Stark County Catholic school systems. And Julie Giacomides. and also Father Dyer are going to be serving.
Oh, Father Dyer.
Yes, serving
how
everybody.
about that?
Isn't that incredible?
That is pretty cool. That's a listen. One thing I know about Catholic schools is all the kids always love the priest that's at their school. Whether and I'm someone who went to
and he's fun.
Warren
They
John
all
F.
love
Kennedy
him.
in Trumbull County. Father Petruniak was ours, and the whole school just adored him and loved talking with him, messing with him, talking. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, he was like the cool guy in the school that everyone got along with no matter what. And everyone, I mean, Dyer, how do you not get along with? He's one of the nicest humans I've ever met. And he's helped us a lot when we started the sports stuff here at Q92 when we were broadcasting St. Thomas, whether it be basketball or football. He did a lot in helping us get in there and get our feet wet. And always welcomed us with Q92 Sports, and when it came to any kind of football or basketball broadcast at St. Thomas Aquinas.
That's awesome.
Yes,
That's awesome.
absolutely.
So anybody that has the same admiration can come and see him at the Town Tavern.
We're excited about that night.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. And then family friendly. You guys always do something family friendly, and I love that so much. And coming up for Easter on April 12th, you guys have an Easter egg hunt. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep. So it'll be at noon on April 12th. Last year we had about 400 families come. So it was a big event for us, and we're trying to make it bigger each year. So we're excited to have all the kids out of the local community. That's open to everybody, no matter what district you live in, community you live in. So we're just excited to welcome them all on campus on April 12th.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I love that both St. Thomas and Canton Central are very transparent. Well, you guys are very like, and I mean it's a great compliment because you guys know what you offer to everyone, but you're very come see. You know what I mean? Like you guys are so open doors to anyone, whether it be tours, conversations, explaining ed choice. You guys you're an open book and there to like anyone that has any questions. You welcome it and you'll give them any info they need and like even showing them the school. You know what I mean? Like you guys just go above and beyond for anyone that's interested in either one of those schools to try to show them what the schools have to offer.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure Pam will agree that, you know, if you're not able to make it to open house, we're more than welcome to open up the school at any time. I know we're on spring break next week, so I'd be more than happy if, you know, you want to come out to St. Thomas on spring break, be happy to do it. There might not be anybody in the building, but it'd be a good time to take a tour and ask some questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's take a second to talk to Pam Bishel about Central Catholic High School, because I know you guys have a lot of your own unique things happening over at Central as well. And so we want to hear about those for those that might be interested in attending Central, but also you guys, you have something similar as well for the Easter egg hunt coming up, you know, for the community.
We do. Yeah. On April 13th at 2:30 p.m. on our front lawn, we have an Easter egg hunt for all the little kids. So 4th graders and under. So bring all the little guys. It's always a fun event. You know, get some eggs and have some fun. We'll have the Easter bunny there, which is always a great time.
Oh yeah.
So we love having the kids on campus. So bring them and we'll have a great time.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun too. And you guys also have a spring open house that's happening April 13th. Tell everybody a little bit about that, dates, times, what they can expect.
Correct. So that is actually the same day. So it's before our Easter egg hunt. So you can come to the open house and just kind of stay for the Easter egg hunt. So that's going to be 12 to 2. And that's for anybody, any age range that's willing to come out and check us out and see what we offer. Same kind of thing. Tours led by students. Get to meet some staff, some coaches, administration, and just kind of see what we're all about.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing those events. But Pam, can I ask you one more question? And that's, can you kind of impress why you feel like a Catholic education is important and why families might consider, you know, getting more information about attending a Catholic school here in Stark County?
Absolutely. So the number one thing that parents talk about when they call and are looking for information about what we offer is class sizes. So kind of as you mentioned earlier, the smaller class sizes really allow the teachers to interact with the students on a very personal basis. So kids can't fall through the cracks. They can't kind of just fade into the background. If they're having trouble, like it's noticed right away. There's great communication between the teachers and the parents. It's a community. It really is a family and a community. Everybody knows each other. You know, we really take care of each other. It's a great community to be in.
All right. Well, if anybody listening is considering that Remember, you can always call either of the schools, St. Thomas Aquinas Central Catholic High School, to get more information. You can also head over to catholiceducationisaffordable.org to find more information about EdChoice. And thank you guys so much for coming in this morning and talking to us, as always.
Absolutely. We always have a great time. Anytime we're doing anything, even with the kids, either school, it's always a good time. They do so much good in the community. We've been a part of some of their
we love
community
it.
activities that both schools do, and they definitely give back to Stark County for sure. Absolutely. It is 9:30. Again, finalist spot for Knicks and Cavs coming up with the Q to call. Right now it's Sabrina Carpenter and Bedcam on Q.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like, literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Monday, or Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her. And finally my husband speaks up and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
Oh, you got the vinyl?
Yeah. The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert.
And all right, well in that case, you should be having a great day right now at work.
Happy Friday.
What can I do, boss? It's Friday. Can you imagine? Like, I would love if we had. I wouldn't want anything to happen, but it'd be fun if we had a cokehead around here.
What?
We had somebody who's always like coked up, just running around like a.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That'd be hilarious to an extent. I'd be like,
Until
listen,
it wasn't.
Listen, I want you to get help, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of funny. Fax came. I got it. Oh,
Nobody faxes anymore. What are you even doing right now?
Faxes every once in a while.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I always hear the number or the ringtone or whatever the printer
But they're
makes.
not legitimate business faxes. If you look at it, it's like, you want a cruise.
Oh, well, I don't know
it's
what they
crap
are.
like that.
But we're still getting faxes.
Who doesn't scan to email? Come on.
I like a good scan to email. Christian, if somebody came into this conversation with you and Lauren late and all they heard was you talking about doing good lines and how good it is, was laugh out loud, oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm not condoning cocaine use. I'm just saying,
I
would it
would
be
hope not.
funny if there was someone that was always that hyped up working? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yep.
Every place has a zany worker or two. And it's not always that they're on drugs. It could be anything. It could be their quirky person. It could be they fart every day. That's me.
Right.
It could be. It could be.
I was gonna say, who's the zany person
it could
here?
be their energy. We talked this week how people enter the building in here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's got quirky things at work, or people that do things at work that either crack you up, or you can't stop watching. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, who am I?
Who are you? I don't know what you would be. I'm the fall asleep at work guy.
And the farter guy.
And the farter guy.
That's fair.
I don't know. Jake, what would you think you are?
I don't know.
That's exactly it right there.
I'm there.
You're the I have no idea where
I'm
I'm
just.
at.
I'm there.
He just named himself without naming
Yeah,
himself.
You're the where am I guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love asking you questions. Did this happen? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? No. Why not? I don't know.
I forgot.
I forgot.
He's the forgetful guy.
He is.
Yeah.
But like, does anyone have does anyone have a coworker that, like there's something weird about that? Like there's just something like, and it's entertaining. You don't hate it. It's what they are. It's what they do. You might have a guy there every time he gets up out of a chair. Oh, he grunts or whatever.
Am I the do-gooder?
No.
Like everybody's like, oh, she's such a kiss.
Right here on today's Hit Music Q92. There's your cue to call, Lauren. Who wants to be a finalist?
That's right. If it's you and you want to go to the Knicks Cavs game at Rocket Arena on Wednesday, April 2nd, then you need to be caller 10. And you'll be our very latest finalist. So call now.
Caller 10, good luck.
Did you know?
I was not a very bright teenager, so I did a lot of questionable things when it came to online dating. I'm surprised I'm alive.
I'm glad. I mean, hindsight is 2020.
I will say I always drove separately. Bring money with you for dinner, so there's no, well, I paid for dinner, so you owe me. Pick a place close to your home. Always send a picture of the guy to my friends. Be aware of your surroundings and body language. If something feels off, trust your gut. Leave. I have a code word with my mom. If I felt uncomfortable or unsafe in a situation, I would send my mom the code, and she would text me back with an excuse why I needed to come home. Well, dating sounds awesome. I've had a few bad first dates, LOL. One stands out, LOL. I met this girl out in her neck of the woods. OMG, was it a nightmare. She got hammered, started yelling at everyone, and was just acting a fool. Thank God she ran into a girlfriend, and I left, LOL. I knew she was in good hands, but I wasn't dealing with that, especially on a first date. I'm good.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
finalist.
Guess congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Brenda.
Brenda, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Canton.
All right, Brenda, you're caller number 10. You are now a finalist.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, congratulations. You're now in the running. You can be headed to Rocket Arena on Wednesday, April 2nd to see the Knicks face off with the Cavs. Everybody, your favorite station, hooking you up, making you finalists.
Q92.
There you go. Brenda now is a finalist. How about that? We've got 2 so far. We're about to get a third, but congratulations to Alexis from Louisville and Brenda from Canton. They are now in a running for a chance to win the brand new Year Included contest that we just kicked off this morning, where you can win tickets to see the Knicks and Cavs at Rocket Arena coming up in April. Going to be a great game, a great time. And Lauren, now for everyone went over and click the like button, and in the comments section, put the basketball emoji, hoping to become a finalist. Who are we hooking up this morning?
Today it is Megan Costco.
Megan Costco, there you go. You put the 3 basketball emojis. You weren't playing, so there you go. We're going to contact you now, reach out to you. You are officially a finalist in the running as well. That is awesome. Good luck to you. More chances to become a finalist for the Knicks Cavs tickets coming up with Nicolina, then with Cover this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. Now, that is going to about do it for us here.
Yeah, we're done. We're getting out of here.
You guys getting ready for March Madness? You guys going to check your bracket at work and be less productive today?
I didn't do it. I meant to take it home with me, and I forgot.
Still time.
But then I got to sit down and figure out, and I got
2 hours.
Oh, I got 2 hours?
I got 2 hours.
All right, baby.
First game's at noon. Louisville and Creighton. An 8-9 matchup.
Louisville.
Louisville. So may your brackets all do well. May you win money. And we'll see. A lot of less production at work is going to be happening across the country here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, especially the next few days.
The first Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
Where it's all from noon till like 1 in the morning.
I mean, that's how they really just knock them out.
Yeah.
They burn through them. So.
Yeah. I don't necessarily watch college basketball a lot, but I do love watching March Madness. There's something about all these schools from all over the country, win or go home. It's just cool.
I know.
It's really cool. I can't wait to actually go home and not watch it because my son wants to watch something on YouTube. So I'll have my phone.
I was going to say.
I'll just put March Madness on my phone.
Yeah.
We'll watch,
good idea.
We'll watch Blippi or whatever. There's a new guy he found. He's from Australia, Stevie and something.
Oh.
And all he does is he does things and he always goes, naughty, naughty.
Oh, I like that.
I don't.
Why?
Kind of creepy.
Naughty.
It's a little creepy.
Truck. Have you seen? You know the guy
no,
I'm talking about?
I haven't seen it, but that just sounds creepy.
Yeah, it's like a guy with an Australian
They're
accent.
talking to little children, not
I know,
you grown
but
men.
everything he says, he shakes his finger, goes, naughty, naughty.
Well, that's probably how they do it in the UK. I don't think that's where he's from.
No, it's Australia.
Okay.
There's something about it. I don't know. It's the second naughty that gets me. Naughty, naughty. We don't have time, but tomorrow I'll play a clip of it.
Please do.
And you tell me if you don't get a little bit of all right, bro.
He's not talking to you, though. He's talking to little children.
Yeah, that's why I think maybe the word naughty shouldn't be used.
No. Didn't your mom ever sing? She didn't. I
No.
can tell. Sing that song to you. Hold your hand out, naughty boy.
No.
Hold your hand
Ew.
out.
That's kind of gross.
Naughty boy. She's going to smack his hand.
Naughty. Like he'll talk about like a dog will come on and do something. Naughty, naughty doggy. I'm like, ugh. I can't remember his damn
He's
name.
a grown man or is he another
he's
child?
a grown-ass man. He's got to be probably in his late 30s, early 40s. Yeah. He wears a red shirt, jeans, and he has a goatee.
Well, the man in the yellow hat was always around playing with monkeys and nobody raised an eyebrow at him.
I like the man in the yellow hat.
Oh, so
dude.
he wasn't creepy, even though he was
He wasn't
older.
walking around going, naughty, naughty. Wasn't doing that. Yeah, I don't even think the dude spoke.
The man in the yellow hat?
Did he speak?
Yes, all
right.
the time.
Curious George.
Love Curious
I was a
George.
big Curious.
My son, that was like his obsession.
The Diva's in here next. Have a great day, everybody. Jake, for the good people.
Love you, bye.
There you go. It's DJ Khaled, Rihanna, Bryson Tiller. It's Wild Thoughts on Q92.